As a follow-on from the last video that I made on natural and herbal care in pregnancy, I wanted to do one on stretch marks. So what are they? So stretch marks are basically damage to the fibres of the deeper layers of the skin, and they occur because of rapid weight gain and expansion and stretching of the skin. So really common in pregnancy. And they mostly occur on the whole belly area, of course, the breasts, the bum, thighs, hips, and also the arms for some people. Now, some women are more prone to stretch marks than others, and some women are more prone to gaining too much weight in pregnancy than others. So this is another really good reason not to gain too much weight and to have maintain a healthy weight throughout your pregnancy. So they look kind of like red, purple lines that run across the skin, and they can turn to a silvery white colour. Now, a lot of people think they're actually permanent, but they're not. There are a lot of remedies that you can use to diminish stretch marks. But what I'm going to talk about today is prevention, which is obviously better. So I'm 8 months pregnant at the moment, so coming into our last month of pregnancy, and I've not one stretch mark on me, so that's great. And so this is how I've done it. So through things like eating more skin-nourishing foods, which we're going to talk about, through increasing water, through skin brushing, one of my favourite things, and another one of my favourite things through oiling and massaging daily. So if we talk about foods, protein is really essential for collagen formation. And of course, you're going to be increasing your protein throughout pregnancy anyway. So protein-rich foods are good for stretch marks. Now, I'm not just talking about meat. I'm also talking about things like nuts, legumes, your beans, your pulses, grains, quinoa, for example, even dairy and eggs are all full of protein. And it's really important to keep up a lot of protein throughout pregnancy. Vitamin E is probably one of the most important things you're going to think of when you think of stretch marks. So basically, you're oiling yourself internally. So the types of vitamin E rich foods that are going to be beneficial for you are things like cold pressed vegetable oils. So things like your olive oil, your avocado oil, your flaxseed oil, wheat germ oil, really nice for you to be taking internally, and also nut oils. So things like sesame oil, almond oil, and to be taking them as nut butters as well, really nice vitamin E rich, protein rich snack for you in pregnancy. So there are a few vitamin E rich foods. Other things are like avocados, brown rice, eggs, milk, oats, any kind of leafy green veg, of course. And if you're into seaweeds like kelp and dulse are quite full of vitamin E as well. And as I'm a herbalist, we'll talk about some vitamin E rich herbs. So one thing we talked about in the last post was alfalfa, sprouting alfalfa seeds. So alfalfa is full of vitamin E. It's also full of vitamin B6 and also zinc. So vitamin B6 in particular and zinc are also important in collagen formation. So alfalfa is a great one to be taking internally throughout your whole pregnancy to help with the stretch marks. Also nettle. One of the things you should be taking throughout your whole pregnancy anyway, because nettle is such a great nourishing herb. It's really useful for the kidneys, which are under a lot of pressure throughout pregnancy anyway. It's a great cleansing herb. It's also full of vitamin E. It has vitamin C in it, zinc, calcium and other minerals, iron, that are necessary in pregnancy. So taking that as a tea throughout pregnancy is a really, really great idea. Raspberry leaf tea, another one you've probably heard of, quite common herb we use in pregnancy for strengthening the uterine muscles, toning those muscles, which are going to be put into action during birth. Also full of vitamin E and vitamin C as well. And I've been taking raspberry leaf tea throughout the whole pregnancy. And now in the last month or so, increasing that quite a lot in preparation for birth. Rose hips is another food that you can go and gather from the wild yourself, full of vitamin E and vitamin C and zinc as well. So again, all the great vitamins and minerals necessary for skin health. And if anyone was at any of my winter tonic talks or workshops, what we were doing is we were making rosehip vinegars, which is great. Really nice thing for you to be doing in winter at the moment, to be taking your rosehip vinegar as your source of vitamin E and vitamin C. And really nice thing for your immunity. So taking your teaspoon of rosehip vinegar every day, which is the one we made, is a really nice idea. Another thing that's vitamin E rich is flax seeds. So really nice just to take ground on your porridge every day or ground on your cereal, or to take as an oil, just internally, taking it as an oil, taking it on foods. So really nice. So we're talking about oiling the skin internally with vitamin E rich foods. So some other vitamins and minerals that are important are vitamin C. I'm sure you're common with a lot of vitamin C rich foods. And the best way to take them really is raw. So think about juicing your vitamin E rich foods or vitamin C rich foods. Obviously rather than cooking them, which destroys a lot of the vitamin C. And juicing in general, gosh, is great for skin health and overall health in pregnancy. Another great mineral for skin is silica. Silica is commonly found in vegetables like asparagus, celery, leeks, cucumber. And if you're taking homeopathic remedies throughout your pregnancy, or you're on a tissue salt regime, which I would recommend throughout pregnancy, you'll be taking silica as part of those tissue salts. Zinc, which you mentioned before, is great, found in lots of nuts and seeds like pumpkin seeds, Brazil and pecan nuts. So increasing those foods again. Other antioxidant-rich minerals and vitamins are selenium and vitamin A. Just a note with vitamin A, to really take the water-soluble form of vitamin A, which is beta-carotene. So increasing foods with beta-carotene in them is really good for you because other forms of vitamin A can accumulate in the body, and that's quite dangerous in pregnancy. Your omega-3s, which you've heard of, I'm sure, like found in fatty fish, they're all essential for nourishing the skin as well. And most women really, they're on like a supplement, a pregnant care kind of antenatal supplement. But remember, like supplements are called supplements for a reason. It's really best to be getting vitamins and minerals into you through fresh fruits and vegetables and whole foods where possible. So the second thing I mentioned was water. Really overlooked in skin health, but essential, just essential. And what it does is it really maintains elasticity. So when your skin is properly hydrated, it's going to have great elasticity. And that's really what you want for preventing stretch marks. So in pregnancy anyway, you've probably increased your water intake, which you should be doing, because, just for any other common complaint in pregnancy like constipation, it's great for our fatigue, our muscle tension as well, and particularly useful, obviously, for urinary tract infections, which is common in pregnancy. So yeah, hydration is essential for good skin health in general and stretch marks. So skin brushing is such a lovely thing to be doing. It's a great kind of gentle body detox for pregnancy or any other time as well. And it's done before showering. So you're basically dry brushing off all the old dead skin cells. And what it also helps is bring circulation to the area. So that's really good for stretch marks as well. That you're bringing circulation, moving circulation, and you're moving lymph, the lymph fluid throughout your whole body. So that's how it's detoxing. So great for women who also are prone to fluid retention. So it keeps the skin really nice and soft and supple, and detox, really gentle detox as well. So yeah, skin brushing every day, dry skin brushing, before showering is really good for stretch marks. Now my favourite topic is oiling. And if anyone who knows me or anyone who's ever been to any talks or courses that I've done will know that I go on and on and on and on about oiling. Daily oiling of the skin is just essential for good skin health. And yeah, it's just, you need to do it every day. It's essential for stretch marks as well. So there's lots of different oils that you can use in your skin. In particular, some of the good ones are coconut oil, shea nut butter oil, cocoa butter, almond oil, natural vitamin E, and not the synthetic one. It's twice the price, natural vitamin E, but it's worth it. Avocado oil as well, used externally, and rosehip oil. That's a really, really nice one, full of vitamin C and beta-carotene, and vitamin E, as we were talking about. And it's great for scars, so scars that are already there. So there's some oils that you can use. The oil that I really like to use is coconut oil. So it's hard coconut oil, and I use that every day, either before or after showering. So every day, all over the whole body. Ross also made me a lovely belly bump oil, and he made that out of, I think he was put in coconut oil, shea nut butter oil, jojoba oil, and essential oils of rose and lavender, I think, as well. So that's a really nice one that I use every day additionally, just on the bump, which is nice. Other essential oils that are really nice to use for stretch marks, apart from rose and lavender, is another one is neroli. That's a lovely one for stretch marks too. And now in Ayurveda, what we do is we don't use essential oils, you use herbal pastes on the bump, and that's to cool the bump and to nourish the skin as well. And so herbs that are commonly used to make a herbal paste out of and applied to the skin over the bump are mint, rose, lavender, vetiver or sandalwood. So they're nice ones. So if you grow those herbs or if you have those herbs dried, you can actually make a nice paste out of them and apply them to your bump as well. Okay, so massage comes hand in hand with oiling. Okay, so when you're applying oils every day, you're really massaging them in. You're not just slapping them onto your body, you're really massaging them in, and you're following the same kind of motions that you would with skin brushing. So you're skin brushing, dry skin brushing before the shower, and then you're oiling and self-massaging after your shower. Okay, so in nice circular motions, all moving towards and around the digestive area in the right direction, and over the bump, and over your whole body. So you have to really massage in your oils if you want them to penetrate the deeper layers of the skin. So you're oiling externally, nourishing the skin externally. But yeah, massage is amazing and has so many benefits, and it's so important in pregnancy for a whole host of reasons. We do the Ayurvedic pregnancy massage, which your partner gives to you. But some of the benefits of massaging are really just elasticity, actually creating that elasticity that's going to prevent of the skin, that's going to prevent the stretch marks. So that's your key, oiling and massaging externally. It strengthens the muscles in general. It also is really great for circulation, bringing circulation around. It increases flexibility of the body for birthing, which is great. Relieves any kind of muscle tension and pain around joints that you may be feeling in pregnancy as well. It's great for constipation, great for lymphatic flow. So another thing apart from skin brushing that you can do to help move all that lymph that can become stagnant in pregnancy as you become a little bit more sedentary. And one of the, so Ayurvedic pregnancy massage is the one that myself and Ross do, which is lovely. And now we'll be doing that twice a week now, really. You're doing it once a week, up from 12 weeks to about 6 or 7 months, and then you're going on to twice a week. So with 4 weeks for us to go now, we're doing the Ayurvedic pregnancy massage twice a week, and in the final weeks you can do it like 3 or more times a week. And it's such a lovely thing to do because as your body goes into like rapid expansion mode, which is what it's in now, as baby's on its way soon, it's really nice to increase the oiling and increase that circulation coming to the baby and the lymph flow and circulation coming around your whole body. And you're going to feel more backache, more tension, sleeping is going to be uncomfortable. So having your massage regularly is going to be really, really important. And of course, like I said, for the stretch marks, which is what we're talking about today as well. And one other really important thing to mention as well when we're talking about massaging and oiling and stretching, stretch marks, is the perineal massage. So that is a specific type of massage that you do to stretch the vaginal muscles, and you do that from about 34 weeks of pregnancy until your final days coming into labour. And it's, again, if your partner does it to you, it's quite difficult for you to do the perineal massage on your own, but it strengthens the vaginal muscles and stretches the vaginal muscles, which is really essential for just help with the crowning phase of labour, preventing any tears, and also just easing that pain that you may feel with crowning. So really nice thing to be doing the last stage of massage as well, or last stage of pregnancy too, is the perineal massage. So it's never too late to start massaging. So whatever stage of pregnancy you were in, I would recommend starting eating your skin nourishing foods, your protein, your vitamin E rich foods, your vitamin C and A rich foods, and also starting oiling every day, even if it's just your bump. If you find it too difficult to oil your whole body every day, just oiling your bump, it's really never too late. Even if you have stretch marks from this pregnancy or from a previous pregnancy or from a previous body change or growth spurt, it's never too late, because what you're going to do is you're going to be minimizing any further damage to the skin, which is really what you want. So that's it on stretch marks. If you have any questions, you can just add them to this video post. Thanks.